Hey, what's up? This is Alex again with Fast House Buyers out here at our house on Staitti in Humble. Just going to take you a quick walkthrough of the house. I'm going to go ahead and take you inside. You can see here how much the house has changed in about a week, almost 2 weeks. There's the opening I was talking about. So remember I was talking about how if we create an opening, you can see where we have a header in here. But now it changes the whole dynamic of the house, because now as you walk in, you can see how you now have ability to see all the way to the back window. It just opens up the space, but you also leave, what's really cool about this is, you also leave the furniture placement here. So now you can put a furniture here. If it was completely open, it would look awkward if you have a furniture here. So, and then now you can also see how that entire room changed. Remember that weird room that was back here? Sorry, some friends of mine have told me not to cuss, but that's just who I am. Anyway, so I actually opened up this wall here. There was a wall here before, and you can actually appreciate how we moved the kitchen. If you look back there, there's actually a space back there. I mean, you can literally see here on the floor how much, I mean, this is probably a good, God, at least 1.5 feet. So we moved all this, you know, we moved all that inward to be able to show how we sucked the kitchen, gave it back to this room, and now you can see how you can literally now have a table and such here. So it's a big change. I think a lot of people wouldn't have done that. They like big kitchens. I like big kitchens too, but the reality is I like big kitchens, but I won't sacrifice it in exchange for the functionality of a room. And so you can also see here how we opened up. You can see that big now, how open that is. I don't know if you remember, but it used to be it used to be up to about here, and you can now see here. I mean, it's probably a good, easily 2 feet. So 2 feet this way, 2 feet that way. I'll go back out here and just show you now a whole wide shot of the room, how much more open this room looks. The reality is it didn't look, and so now this archway, you can see here. This, I don't know if you remember, but this was closed off. How much now, you can now see all the way to the back. There's the fireplace, and you can see us starting to coat it, so because we're going to actually do a travertine mosaic there. But now, as you walk into the house now, you could probably appreciate it here, because you can walk into the house now, you can see back there. Now you can see, I mean, this is from the front entry. I'm right by the door. So now it gives a whole new different impression. So, I mean, back here, I don't know if you guys were able to see last time. You could see the floor. I'm shooting downward so you guys could see the floor. Right where I'm standing right here was where they had taken the floor and stopped. God knows why, because like I said, the tile was sitting back there. But you can now see how we're now coming into this is actually the breakfast room, but now going into the kitchen. We demoed the kitchen out. I'll show you how we're keeping the cabinet, so we're going to work with that. My cabinet guys should be able to put these back together. So I'm not, I didn't tear down all the cabinets. And a lot of times people have that concept that you got to rip them out. No, it's not cheaper to rip them out. Reality is if you got a good carpenter, you could put them back together. So remember, here's where our stove's going to go here. And I'm building a pantry right here. So it's just get you guys an update to see that. And I know I was talking about it last time. This for me is a hotel. I don't consider this a big flip. Everyone else would probably think, that's a huge flip. Reality, it isn't. One other thing, and this is something as you go along, you'll start learning. We started trying to work, there was panel here, and I was thinking of keeping it, but by the time we ripped this whole wall with the opening down, and then that wall, and I mean, we ripped those cabinets down over there. If you remember, there was actually an entertainment center there. Got rid of that entertainment center. We sheetrocked that. That was the only wall left. So I was like, screw it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of sheetrock. That's probably $30 worth of material. And my guys are already floating. The rest of us, let's just rip it out and put it up new. So those are little things that you need to take into consideration sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. There's not a whole lot of light right now. The guys turned the power off because they're messing with electrical. So it may be a little dark in here, but you can see now how this was already here. We ripped the countertops off. We're going to put granite countertops in, so we're getting ready for that. Also, we're going to move this light into, you see that? We're going to put 10 lights underneath here. And so we're just taking that and putting them up on top, give it more lighting. And you don't see it here now, but I'm also going to put another can light up here. These are the cabinets. You remember I took all these, there was some ugly design on here, so we ripped that off. We're going to sand all this and prep it back for paint. And so it's coming along. Hell, you see the sander right there, so we're working on it. Not a whole lot in these rooms, and bedrooms were pretty much just ugly color, but we're working on that. Now here's a change that just happened today. So if you guys remember, this is the bathroom. It's actually the master bathroom. We ripped it all apart, and I'm gonna change hands here. But we ripped it all apart, and basically that's where the toilet would go right there. This is where the shower was, and if you remember, it was real enclosed. Look at how much open that is now. So we're gonna actually make it bigger, but here's where the cabinet was. And there used to be a corner hutch here, and then this is the back. I just realized something today as I was walking through it. It's still an enclosed bathroom. I can now make this bathroom bigger as I was walking here. And we're doing one change. Literally, well, I should say 2 changes. I'm gonna move this door, which is, see how much space there is here? There's hardly any space. Move this door here, because this is not a load-bearing wall. So all I'm doing is taking this door here, converting the door to a pocket door so that you can still use the toilet there. And I'm taking this cabinet, which was here, and turning it around and putting it here. So now this cabinet, instead of facing me as I come in through the front door, it's actually going to be sideways, this way. So I'm moving the plumbing, and yeah, there is plumbing there, but all I got to do is run the plumbing around that wall to here, and then move my drain across the tubes there. But once I do that, now it's going to give me the ability, if you remember this shower, I've got to work on all this plumbing. So if we're going to work on all this plumbing, I say, okay, well, forget it. Let's go ahead and take this, move it to an exterior wall, which is not hard now that it's open, but I'm going to make it a 4-foot shower. So now, because I started looking at corner showers, and I mean, someone as big as me doesn't fit in there. So 36 just doesn't cut it. 36 is the size of my pants, not the size of my shower. So I'm making it bigger. And I'm making it a 40-inch shower this way and a 40-inch shower this way. Now that makes a big difference. 6 inches, believe it or not, 6 inches square is really what it is. We're going to get more space. And it was just a quick, I just came up with it today. Told the guys, hey, look, stop. I've priced out the showers. They're about $1,000. If we get a frameless shower door, it's going to cost another $1,000 and probably about $700 in additional labor. So my budget just went up $700. But I think that $700 in the kit, when you spend it in the kitchen, in the master bedrooms, and bathrooms, you're way going to get more return for it. I mean, a lot more than $700. This shower will probably help sell the house. And I'll keep you guys posted as we do it. But as you can see, we're just in the middle of demo here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was just something that came up at the last minute. And don't be afraid. Don't go out and just change on your contractors all the time. But don't be afraid of walking into something and making a change that, yes, it's going to cost you an extra $1,000. But that $1,000 can help sell the house for more. It'll sell it quicker. And if you do the math, when you have carrying costs, if you have hard money, or private money for that matter, the carrying cost alone would be worth that $1,000. You making that investment here now, it's going to come back tenfold because it'll sell quicker for more money, and you won't have any more holding. By selling quicker, it won't have any holding costs. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. By all means, please share. Let other people know about us, and appreciate you guys watching.